What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. Yeah, man. Last night I was watching a channel. It was my first time looking at it too, called Cigar Talk. And they was talking to Boots. And man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. He really now. Last night I saw what I wanted to see out of him as far as an upcoming champion, and I liked the way he looked in the interview as far as his eyes, how dialed in he was. I liked the aggression and his voice finally, and I like what he said. Like he said, these dudes talking too much. It's time to fight. And he want to fight. You can tell he ready to get in there and handle his business, man. But this is the type of personality and attitude you need to kind of get these guys in the ring. You do got to call these dudes out, some of them, and somewhat embarrass them. And last night, he said he won't Crawford, Spence, all of them, now if he ever fights Spence, unless Crawford bag out this fight somehow, and Spence don't have a dance partner, he may go ahead and take Jarron Ennis. I hope so. I would love to see that fight, but it seemed like him and Bud gonna get that fight done. And man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Keith Thurman, man. I really used to like Keith, but man, he on that fuck shit now. I mean, excuse my language, but it made me go there just because, dude, are you still a fucking boxer? I mean, real talk. Ever since when he got the belt from Sean, his head got a little big. But after he beat Danny, he been gone since then, man. I mean, he act like he didn't even want to fight no more. Every time you turn around, just think, if he hit his toe up against the door or something, they cancel the fight, man. I mean, I don't know what the hell happened to Keith. I really don't. I really thought he was gonna be a somebody in his boxing game. The fight with Pacquiao, he fucked that up. He came in the ring cold and got caught cold. Had he not got knocked down in that fight, you probably would have got the Spence fight because you would have won Pacquiao and still had the belts. But you wouldn't have let an old man beat you up. And so I'm frustrated with Keith Thurman. I really am, man, because he got the talent and he can hit. It's just I don't think he got the motivation no more. I think he got rich, became champion, like he done found the woman of his dreams. And it seemed like don't nothing else really fucking matter to him no more, especially not this boxing shit, man. I'm extremely disappointed. And then it's the third time he has done that. Every time somebody real called Keith, whether it's Spence, Crawford, now Boots, he hollering this $10 million shit. Keith, you are not Floyd Mayweather. You my man, but you ain't no John the hell you think you gonna get $10 million and you don't fight but once every 2 years. I mean, get the hell out of here with $10 million. Why don't you just say you don't want to fight and stop perpetrating? Because you don't. This is the third time you done this shit. Every time somebody real call you out, and then he got to, every time somebody real call Keith out, this is what he do. All this $10 million shit. And he claimed he negotiating, but why would you keep negotiating from a point that people won't even negotiate from? Because see, when they won't negotiate, that means you so far from the bottom line, it ain't worth talking about. And Keith, come on, man. PBC took good care of you cats in the beginning when they was taking them from Golden Boy. Anyway, that's a part of their problem, too. All of them in the beginning, Keith, AB, Earl, Sean, Danny, all of them that came from Golden Boy, they overpaid them for them first couple of PBC fights just to get that audience from HBO to PBC and Showtime and Fox, and they succeeded there. But now that's why they putting so many fights on pay-per-view, because Al ain't gonna come out of his money and pay these dudes, so he making them pay themselves to some degree, go out there and promote this fight and get the people up in there and get paid like that. So you know, it's time it's time to have these fights now. Keith Thurman. I really want to see him in September, I'm not saying Keith washed up, but he might be washed up in his mind because the ability there. He boxed his ass off, and he used to knock people out before he started trying to be Mayweather and stop sitting down on his punches. Hell, he running so damn much you can't punch hard and run at the same damn time. He won't sit still no more and plant his feet and sit down on them punches and try to get people out of there no more. He done got real comfortable moving around the ring, and it's been working. But you seen what happened with Manny. You need more output coming in, and you need to be hurting dudes. So that was it. That's how he came up. I really wish he still had Ben Getty in his corner. Not to say Dan Birmingham ain't a good trainer, but sometimes he might be a good trainer, but might not be a fit for that fighter because personality-wise, I think you gotta be a strong-willed person to get up. Dealing with Keith and instruct him. You're probably gonna have to ruffle this fella some, but I think you would have to get on him some to make him. Because I don't know what to happen to Thurman. I really don't. But I'm hope. I heard Ugas trainer saying he want to get in there with Boots. That's perfect. That's perfect. We'll find out every damn thing we need to know about him that night. If he can get past Ugas, then he would show me the goods. Cause in my opinion, Ugas not beat Sean Porter, and most of the people they know Sean Porter lost that fight, but they didn't give it to Ugas cause he had Earl Spence on deck. That was a bigger fight, and it definitely would have been bigger than Earl and Bud. So that's kind of why I think they let Sean escape in his fight with Ugas. But Ugas ain't nothing to sleep on. I saw some people out there they talking about Ugas ain't this and that. Shit, Ugas ain't nothing to sleep on. It's just that Earl is all this and all that. That dude went to the Olympics in Cuba. So, we like I say, we got some good matchups to make, and I really want to see what Boots look like with these top echelon fighters, man. So hopefully, hell, maybe we can get Ugas in October on the undercard of Spence and Bud if the fight go down. They need to have Boots on the undercard with somebody and letting the world know he next. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit like and subscribe. Till next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.